That old devil moon.
Message from Starfleet, sir.
On screen, Lieutenant.
The Enterprise will proceed to the Alpha Proxima system. While the indigenous race on Proxima 3 has not reached a technological level commensurate with entering the Federation, and therefore under the protection...
According to the library computer, the Alpha Proxima system has 5 planets and an asteroid belt. A large asteroid is heading towards the inner planets and should pass close by Proxima 3.
God of War, Mr. Spock? Isn't that a...
Considering the level of warfare during
Blew themselves back to the
late Bronze Age, Ensign, they rebuilt their world in half the time it had taken to get there originally. But the Armageddon was mythology.
And Scythe returns and our monitoring station picks up activity.
It would seem that we should proceed to Alpha Proxima and scan Scythe. Nothing to report at the...
Alpha Proxima, star system with 5 planets. Gazelle, a Class M world in the Alpha Proxima system. Proxtre, the 3rd planet in the Alpha Proxima system. This Class M planet is widely habitable except for zones of extreme radioactivity on the sub... Lucres, one of the 2 ancient cultures of Proxtre, see Sophs. The Lucres believed that a man who made the most of his ability was a god. Their individualism put themselves at odds with the communitarianism of the Sophs. The Lucres used base 3. Their organization was based on units of 3, making up sets of 99. The number 99 was known to have religious importance to them. Base 3, the mathematical basis for the Lucre culture. There are 3 numbers in base 3, 0, 1, and 2. Thus 3 in base 3 is 1, 0. 4 is 1, 1. 5 is 1, 2. 6 is 2, 0. 9 is 1, 0, 0. 17 is 1, 2, 2. Scythe, a large asteroid in an elliptical orbit in the Alpha Proxima system. Spectral analysis of its composition indicates that it has minimal atmosphere and that it was once a moon of the planet Proxtre, hurled out of its orbit by a catastrophe. The 17th letter of the Lucre alphabet. Sophs, one of the 2 ancient races of Proxtre. They lived in a highly advanced culture that valued the community ahead of the individual, which put them...
Our orders are to proceed to Alpha...
We are out of sensor range, Captain.
Entering stand.
A sensor scan of Scythe reveals surface features consistent with damage left.
Scythe rained fury down on the planet and then left on a dance.
It would seem to make sense.
Captain, I just monitored a narrow beam message from Scythe to...
Any response from the planet?
The Proxtrites will not have... I suggest we beam down, sir. The surface is hostile, but survival...
Spock, come with me.
Captain, Mr. Scott wishes to speak.
Mr. Scott?
Hi, we've had some slight problems.
We didn't notice anything beaming.
Just a glitch in the main transporter program. Mr.
That will still give us plenty of...
I know. I have the...
Good, Mr. Scott. I'll keep you posted. Kirk out.
Aside from the security door on what should be...
The atmosphere is breathable, Jim, but hardly...
Area secure, Captain.
I cannot get readings from this range, Captain. Unremarkable. Large quantities of atmosphere.
Which means that this moon might still...
We have detected no signs of life. The rocks have a high... As expected, Captain.
A power source that has lasted millennia and endured major catastrophe.
Do you have Vulcan?
No, sir. You retrieve a rock. This heavy-duty door...
Captain,
What is it, Scotty?
there is some sort of virus in the main computer.
There goes our backup plan.
Aye, I will, Captain.
Isolate that virus. That's your number one priority.
That it is, Captain. We'll...
The door still appears. This appears to be a duct. Unremarkable. That did not seem to work, Captain. Perhaps we should try a number that... Ah, that worked. I see you deduced that 10200.
Report, Scotty. How are things?
About as badly as a killed in a blast furnace, Captain.
The virus came from our sensor sweep of the moon's computer.
Well done,
I wish I could take credit for it. It was Mr. Kyle who found the pattern.
Computer science sounds...
If we had a doctor as good with computers...
Finally someone who
Keep working at it, Uhura. Kirk. Scotty, any progress on the...
Sorry, Captain, but we cannot do that.
By then, Proxtry could be a dead... Damn it, Jim, I'm a surgeon, not an...
The console reports welcome to Orbital Missile Base.
22%? That's very low.
Doctor, in Base 3, 22 divided by 100...
It says the base has been operational for a week, but this...
If the Lucres built this base with a clock that told the time by measuring the moon's rotational speed, there is a substantial amount of data here. But in summary, Scythe was created by the Lucres as a launching platform for missiles. The Softs managed to infiltrate the base. One soft strike did, in fact, hit the moon.
So why has the base been activated again?
Given the damage to the moon, its slow rotation and orbit, because it does not recognize them, its transmission to the planet, I would assume, was some sort of a check.
Jim, let's return to the ship and blast this place.
Doctor, this moon is a...
Spock is right, Bones. Spock...
In trinary or
Spock!
1.327 million to 1. Provided the archaeological studies about Lucre's language... This says, dominant people, only to dominate things beyond these submissive walls. My guess...
Dominants seem to be very important to these people.
Actually, Ensign, they differ from your culture, only in that their language... Fascinating. If the Federation language studies were correct, the ideograph for the word scythe in the...
Captain, we have a cure for the computer virus.
Well done, Uhura.
I modified Cuthrell-C to exclusively attack the Lucre virus.
Fascinating, Lieutenant.
The Klingons aren't going to be happy to learn that they helped us. How about the phasers and tractor beams?
We may get the tractor beams online in time, Captain. I'm afraid even the backup phaser we could destroy some missiles manually. But if this complex decides to launch more than...
Understood. The ball is in our court. We'll give it our best shot. Kirk.
This door appears... This panel is designed to receive an ID card to... The panel is undamaged.
Very odd, Captain. There was a power surge to the panel just after the... My fingers are too large to fit. This panel has a slot in it rather than a keypad. The slot bears traces of triphosphorate silver.
No change, Captain.
We're making our way through. Keep your...
Captain, we'll help you all we can.
Right now, I'll take anything that works.
Can't say I like the decor.
The Lucres did not leave behind many...
I can see why.
I used the keycard pattern scanned from the lock to program the drill. It should... Captain, with the 3K content of the surface rocks and the tricorder scan of the pattern inside the lock, I believe the laser drill... These are display panels for the laser... I failed to see the...
A length of wire with some sort of connector at each end. Triphosphates.
Spock, why don't you check out those laser drill controls? Spock, why don't you check out those laser drill controls?
Captain, the template would be damaged by...
Spock, why don't you check out those laser drill controls?
A duplicate of the pass card you made from Tripod.
This appears to be the brain of Scythe. There are two identical but isolated computers that communicate with a third, which controls the launch of missiles.
This computer controls the launch of missiles. This computer is marked with the last letter of the Lucre alphabet. This computer is marked with the first letter of the Lucre...
Mr. Spock, why don't you take a look at those computers?
Welcome to Side Operations Center, Omega Unit. Estimated time to optimal launch range.
These warheads are not a very efficient delivery system.
Who needs efficiency when the end of the world is...
Curb your emotions, Doctor. They serve no constructive...
There's nothing constructive about this place.
No intruders, Captain. I think everyone died a long, long time ago.
For people with emotions, Ensign, there are many things that can cause hatreds. And each new hatred...
It's easy to say when you're not involved personally, Mr. Spock. But when people have treated you like a second-class being because you were different, hate can become the only thing they can't take away from you. That is what...
Well, gentlemen, here's one fire we can put out.
I wish I hadn't seen any of this.
Sometimes it's useful to confront the dark side of our nature. This computer...
This computer cannot be accessed directly.
Welcome to Side Operations Center, Alpha Unit. Estimated time.
This computer is functional and performing. This computer is functional and...
Captain, something is wrong with the computers. They may be
It appears they are out of sync, Captain. I have to assume the Alpha unit has a virus, which is using up an incredible...
They report different optimum launch times, which is wrong.
Given the elliptical orbit and the range at which they will pass Proxtree, the Omega unit is correct, but the window is very narrow. A variation of minutes...
Can you reprogram the Lucre's computer to give us that time, Mr. Spock?
Reprogramming an old alien computer is not simple, Captain.
Too bad all Omega here couldn't just take a sick day.
Because the two machines are isolated, the virus did not spread from one.
If we could only bridge them.
The connector snaps into place.
Welcome to Scythe Operations Center, Omega.
The launched missiles will run out of fuel before they reach Prox Tree.
Kirk to Enterprise, how are the transporters, Scotty?
They're operational again, Captain. We're ready to bring you back at any time.
Bring us home.
Message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Proxima 3 and evaluate your performance at 90. The top brass at Starfleet are impressed. Outstanding work, Jim.
Hard to believe that Earth came so close to the brink itself.
Vulcans, too. Both, in the end, looked into the abyss and came to the only logical conclusion.
Logic? Humans? I'm dreaming, Jim.
Sometimes it is harder and braver to make peace rather than war.
Sounds like emotion had its part to play in a positive sense, too.
I don't know about you, but I'd like to bid an emotional goodbye to Alpha Proxima myself.
Take us out of orbit, Mr. Sulu.